In the summer of 1914, America was living its best life. Industry was booming, immigrants were flocking in, and people were more focused on local news than international affairs. Woodrow Wilson was the president, and the Panama Canal was almost complete. Life felt settled and full of possibilities. But then, across the Atlantic, things started to get messy. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary was assassinated. Europe erupted into chaos, with countries declaring war left and right. At first, Americans weren't too concerned. After all, Europe's problems felt distant. However, as the war dragged on, it became harder to ignore. People with ties to Europe tried to explain the complex situation to their fellow Americans. The invasion of neutral Belgium by Germany was particularly shocking. Americans were horrified by the brutality and began to feel a pull to help. Then came the sinking of the Lusitania in 1915. A German U-boat torpedoed the British ocean liner, killing 1,200 people, including 128 Americans. This was a turning point, sparking outrage and changing public opinion. Yet, even as emotions ran high, President Wilson stuck to a policy of neutrality. Throughout 1916, the war continued with no end in sight. The British introduced tanks, and the Germans used poison gas. Both sides suffered massive casualties. In America, debates raged about whether to join the fight. Wilson won re-election with the slogan, "He kept us out of war," but the pressure was mounting. In January 1917, Germany announced unrestricted submarine warfare, targeting all ships, including American ones. Then, the Zimmermann telegram was intercepted. It revealed a German proposal to Mexico to join the war against the U.S. This was the last straw. On April 2, 1917, President Wilson asked Congress to declare war on Germany. He spoke of making the world safe for democracy. The U.S. mobilized quickly, transforming its economy and military to support the war effort. Young men enlisted, industries shifted to war production, and the country geared up for a global conflict. So how did America go from blissful isolation to full-scale involvement in World War I? It was a combination of moral outrage, economic interests, and the realization that the fight for democracy and peace couldn't be ignored. By April 1917, America had entered the Great War, ready to make its mark on history.